Welcome to Land of House. It snowed a bit last night and it's quite windy out here. So we were supposed to get a storm with up to 2 feet, and here in where my workplace is, it's got about 6 inches or so. I want to check out this cover on my car. It's done a really great job here keeping the snow off. But so I'm stuck at work, maybe for the next couple of days, I don't know. Reports from the town we live in, which is several miles that way, they have definitely over 10 inches already. But anyway, it's pretty stuff, but I would like to be home. Hopefully my coworker will be in sometime this afternoon and I can head on out. But we didn't get quite as much as they said we would, but we're supposed to get snow all day today, so we may actually get a good bit. About 4 hours have passed and we've got maybe another 4 or 5 inches of snow really coming down. I spoke with a couple of my bosses and nobody is coming in for relief today, so I'm gonna be at work. So I'm guessing it's somewhere around the 10-inch mark out here. It's definitely a winterland. So I've heard a few cars go by on the main road, but apparently the plows are having a hard time keeping up with all of this. You can see the amount of snow that's here. But anyway, perhaps tomorrow I can get out and we'll go to the house. I've got a couple of fun things we can do in the snow, but I'll probably update you again here in a bit. There's still a chance of getting somewhere around another 10 inches. So may not get out tomorrow, but anyway, it's fun stuff. Snow seems to be taking a little break right now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the walkway shoveled off here and maybe a little bit around my car so that I can get out of here whenever the next employee is ready to come back into work. Good morning. Still snowing out here. We got around 1 inch to 1.5 inches on the vehicles last night. As you can see, it's not sticking too much on the road where it was plowed, but definitely still coming down. I am trying to convince one of my co-workers to come in this morning. No luck yet. So last night, as I was bored out of my mind, I started looking into the camera settings here and found one that I like a lot. If you watch some of my close-up videos in the shop, my hands are purple, and I did not know why. So I looked into the settings, and I think I found out a way to remove that tint. So hopefully we'll have some videos coming up soon. I gotta get out of the snow, that don't have that that purple to them, so it should be fun. A coworker is planning on being here sometime in the next couple hours, and I'm gonna get out of here. I've got some fun snow stuff to do at the house when we make it back. I just got word from my coworker that she's gonna be able to make it in, so I'm gonna clean off my car real quick. A couple years ago, actually I think it was last year, I reviewed this windshield cover. It's just a piece of material that goes over the windshield and fits into the door like this. And then it's got a couple of magnets up top, but the idea is you place it over your car and you grab one side like this. Yeah. And it's supposed to remove the snow for you. Something kind of like that. Works pretty good. I discovered the mirror covers are pretty much useless, but as far as the actual piece, it does a good job. Just parked my car up here at the top of the gravel road. The snow out here, I'm guessing, is around 13 or 14 inches. It's about a half-mile walk to the house, so I'm gonna ride the four-wheeler back out and park it at my neighbor's barn and be a much shorter hike here. The main problem, my car might make it through this, but I really doubt it because the clearance is only about 8 inches or so. I'll be pushing a lot of snow around, but anyway, so it's just to walk back to the house now. I'm gonna take the lower road and it goes, it's shorter by my neighbor's house over there. Definitely pretty. Look at that wall. Yeah, it's an easy 13 inches. Just made it to the house. We definitely have at least 13 inches here. My neighbor brought me up in his new Polaris Razor. He just bought a 2015 model and it's pretty nice. See if I can get a shot of it real quick. Loads of fun. A very nice guy. Well, the dogs have been in here for 2 days. I guarantee they have to go to the potty. And probably really hungry too. Since I was at work, I couldn't clean off the Ultralight tarp tent, and it's definitely weighted down. Let me show you the inside real quick. Man, that is in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the back side of this rake here and get some of this off. Ugh. Very heavy. I'm just gonna keep working on this until I get it off, and then we'll go attempt the four-wheeler and see how it does here in the snow. Cleared off the snow to the most part. Couldn't quite get to the top there. Still a lot of sag. I doubt that this tarp tent's going to bounce back from that. And there's also a couple of rips happening inside here, probably from all the load. I don't think my tool did that, but could have. Yeah, it probably did. Probably ripped it just right. So, sneak peek for what's happening in the spring. Gonna make probably a 25 by 25-ish carport for this area. And it's gonna store both of our cars and probably the four-wheeler until I get a four-wheeler shed built out back. But anyway, let's go ride around and have some fun, or at least get stuck. Just parked the four-wheeler in my neighbor's barn, which is over here. He said it was fine to leave it there for a while. Ashley has called and said that she and Emma are ready to come home from my parents' house. And so I'm gonna go pick them up. And I guess they'll just hang out in the car until I drive the four-wheeler up here, and I'll take them. Should be interesting. Ashley's never been on the four-wheeler before, and now she's 7 months pregnant-ish, and it's gonna be interesting. I did bring the carrier so I can haul Emma along there too, so it should be interesting. But anyway, off to my parents' house. I'm probably gonna have to walk up their road as well. I think it's like maybe 3 or 4 quarters of a mile, but all right, as long as it's not raining, we'll be all right. We've got Emma and we've got cousin Jude and Piper outside and Aunt Bess, and Emma's not having a fun time.
Oh dear.
Jude, you want to go sled?
Her hat is so cute though.
Hold on tight. Whoa.
I guess he can't really hold on with his mittens.
Yeah, probably not. Never thought this day would happen. Got Emma, myself, Ashley, and the baby on the four-wheeler at the same time. Well, I've got some bad news. I was called back into work this evening. So I'm out here and just parked the four-wheeler in my neighbor's barn again. Let's take a look at his really cool Polaris Razor over here. Let's see if we can crank this light up. There we go. Anyway, it's a pretty awesome machine there. Tires are way bigger than the four-wheelers. He said this was a 2015 and he got it for like $14,000 instead of 20-something. Pretty impressive. But anyway, just thought I would show you that while I was out here. So there we go. Anyway, I have to walk to the car and go on to work. But tomorrow I think Ashley and I will be, and Emma too, going to a baby doctor appointment. So I might bring you along for a clip of that. But anyway, off to town. I know the entirety of this vlog has just been me riding back and forth in the snow, and I apologize for that. I really haven't done much of anything else besides work an extra 40 hours this week, of course. But I think the road may be good enough now to get the car down. So we're gonna try it. Hopefully I don't get stuck here tomorrow, but here's the situation so far. This part of the road, a little bit bad, but we're gonna go for it. A semi-smaller car made it out yesterday, so hopefully it won't be too bad. My neighbor did get stuck earlier, but he had, what he said was 8,000 pounds of metal angle iron on the back of a trailer. He had to use the tractor to pull himself out. The only real problem I think I may have is around by the house. We may bottom out on some snow, but anyway, it's been in the mid-40s today, and a lot of this has melted down. So far, so good. Coming up to the part that I think will be the biggest issue, and that's making this curve right here. All right, little car, you can do it. Oh, we're sliding. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, if we can hit that track, we're good. Get back on the road. Okay. Well, it's sliding around, but I think by tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll just drive right on out of here and get to work. Let's see how this curve's gonna be. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're sliding. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna shut her down right here. I can still get the four-wheeler back in the shed there. Okay, well, we made it. That was fun. Probably gonna go down and walk to the neighbor's barn and get the four-wheeler and bring that back up here and call it good for the day. But see if I can get into anything else, maybe give you a little bit of content for this vlog at the very end. But she's still asleep. One exciting thing is what's in these boxes back here. One of them is for the new series coming out in January, and the other two are for the trekking poles going to Amazon, so that should be really exciting. Wanted to talk to you about one of my concerns. Before we had Emma and Ashley was at work, I had crazy amount of time, and financially we were doing pretty good. So that's when I built the, well, we put our house in, I built the workshop, and then Emma came along, and time kind of became scarce, and Ashley left work, and so money became scarce. And YouTube has been what pays a lot of our bills. And so I really enjoy YouTube videos. And for a channel my size, it's just profitable enough to, it's really worth it. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, but Ashley doesn't seem to know where the money for our bills comes from. I'm trying to be as nice as possible. She wants me to spend a lot more time at home and not editing videos or making projects. And I'm gonna have to talk to her about it, just because it's important for us to keep that income, and also for my sanity to get out and make some stuff. Because the past couple of weeks, you know, I took off in December and I've not really had much productivity. I got sick and all, but I miss it so much. So when the new baby arrives, I imagine time is going to be even more scarce than it is now. So I may just have to man up and tell Ashley, listen, I gotta have a couple hours a week to make YouTube videos. But anyway, the new content that's coming should be pretty quick and easy to create, and should be really fun. I hope you enjoy it. But all that to be said, I really want to bring you some good content, but there may be some lulls in there where I don't post the 3 videos a week that I would like to. But hopefully you'll understand, and hopefully I can make time for you so you can enjoy some of the stuff that I have swirling around in my head. Just don't have the time to make it. But I wrote down a list of about 40 items, 40 videos I wanted to film, and a lot of them take a few minutes to create. And when I say minutes, I mean like a full week. But anyway, just thought I would talk to you while we're walking along to pick up the 4-wheeler down here at my neighbor's barn. From the wise words of my neighbor, it's not whether you win or lose in life, it's how many toys you leave behind when you die. He said that as he was riding his new Razor. Man, he parked that a little close to his tire, did he not? Oh well. But that's a nice machine right there. Okay, made it back down to the 4-wheeler. I think I'm down to one last pair of gloves in here. Yep, I had 3 pair when I started this snow journey. That's what's left, so I'll have to replenish my stock here for 4-wheeler driving. Alright, back to the house we go. There's one of 2 curtains done. I think it's going to look pretty good in here. Well, I believe I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to start going back to work tomorrow. Nothing like starting your work week with 47 hours already, but it's going to happen again. Well, I will see you next week, and hopefully we'll be able to get my dad's awning fixed on his building, and I'm hoping to get some work done on the baby changing table that I'm building. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, Emma, go in there and stand with Daddy's on in the oven, please.
Emma.
You don't have to shut that, it's okay. Just go stand with Dad's oven after that.
Are you tired and ready for bed? Looks like you're very sleepy. Are you not? No?